I need you to pay attention to the following things, right? So you need to make sure that you're using, of course, tools like JobScan to check if your CV is ATS friendly, and not only just ATS friendly, but is it aligned with the job that you're applying for, right? Because every single job has different keywords. So if you were, for example, for this job, my client is scoring 77%, right, in terms of ATS. Okay, if I were to plug in a different job with the same CV, she might score less. Maybe let's do an experiment, right? So so this is a different job description, right? So this client now is scoring 45%. So imagine when you're applying with the same CV every day, every way. So I want you to pay attention to this section, right? So for this particular one, you see, she's missing a lot of hard skills and a lot of soft skills that are being asked for this particular job. So now what do you need to do? Because they have specific things that they are looking for on their, you see, geotechnical investigation. This is a keyword that is not on her CV, right? So you need to data analysis, right? This is a keyword that is not on her CV. I'm just giving you examples. Site operations. This is not on your CV, right? Technical reports and presentation. It's not on your CV. So if you want to make it through the ATS system, you need to make sure that you are, project delivery. This is a keyword that is not on your CV. You see, so there's just some of the examples that when you use the same CV everywhere, yeah, it's working against you. And again, I'm so sorry that it's happening. Like I always say, job search has become a job on its own. You have to do a lot of things. Otherwise, you really need to be strategic. And this is why I talk about having set goals to know exactly where you're going to apply, which companies do you want to work for, and which job titles are you targeting, and really, really laser focus on specific titles rather than just applying for anything, because you'll be so much disappointed every day. So please do go check your CV and see if your CV is aligned with the jobs that you're applying for in terms of the keywords. Because it's not just about the physical structure of the CV, it's about the wording, okay? If you look at my client, for example, the example that I made, it's not that she doesn't qualify for those jobs, because those things that are mentioned on that job description, she has done them. I've spoken to her, I know she's done them, right? But she has not specifically said it in those words, right? So, for example, she does presentations and reporting, but maybe it's not necessarily written on her CV that she did that. You understand?